And a very good afternoon now, everyone here. Welcome to the Wisconsin Rapids Quadplex. It is game 2 of the AAA American Legion State Tournament. And a beautiful, humid day here in Wisconsin Rapids. Our umpiring crew meeting with our coaches as we get set for the second game. It is Middleton. The Cardinals and head coach or manager Chris Baston taking on Joe Recklitz and the newly elevated Milwaukee Pikemen will post 426. Their first year at this level into this 19U, and they made an immediate trip to state. They are 13-4-1 overall. 17-15-1 is Middleton as we get set for this one again. My name is Mike Wendland. Glad to be with you guys this afternoon. Jason Zaleski, our director. Katie Lecton, our producer. Olivia Zimmerman, Steve Maves down on the cameras today for this one as we get our lineup cards exchanged. Johnny Bilo looks like calling the balls and strikes. Trent Hardiman over at third base. Alex Barton will be at second base. Kevin Johnson over at first. As we get ever so close to this. Already one game in the books. De Pere taking down Manitowoc by an 8-1 final. So De Pere moves on to the 4 o'clock game tomorrow. Manitowoc will take on an elimination game tomorrow at 10 o'clock. You look off to the left of home plate. The third base side will be belonging to Milwaukee. The first base side will be in the occupation of Middleton. So as we inch things closer as our meeting continues, we're going to have our lineups coming up just shortly. We'll take a look at our pitching matchup first. It's going to be Jake Recklitz going for Milwaukee. Recklitz, a 5-0 record, a 1.66 ERA, 31 strikeouts, and just 8 earned runs in 33 2/3 innings. He's done a great job limiting runs. He's not limited base runners. He's given up 43 hits, but just 9 runs, 8 earned. For Middleton, it's going to be Tommy Winsek. He's 3-2, making his 8th start, a 1.73 earned run average, 35 strikeouts in 36 1/3 innings. As it looks like we're going to turn things over for our lineups, and we will start with Milwaukee. Once the announcements begin.
Fans, and a warm welcome to you as we go to our second game in this 2024 Wisconsin American Legion Baseball State Tournament. This game, by determination of the coin flip, will feature the visiting team, Milwaukee, post 426, and the home team, Middleton, post 245. We've had a little change of plans here. We are going to introduce both teams, non-starters, starters, and coaches. Then we are going to have the American Legion Code of Sportsmanship, followed by the national anthem. So we will have the national anthem as well. First of all, introducing, and sportsmanship is at the very heart of American Legion Baseball, and I would invite you to give a warm welcome to both teams, no matter who you're pulling for as we introduce them. First of all, the non-starters from Milwaukee, number 7, Aiden Coles. Number 8, Zach Millman. And here is the starting lineup for Milwaukee. Leading off at shortstop, number 6, Luke Mattis. Braden Schimmel at second base, number 11. At third base, number 22, Cameron Bueno. At first base, number 33, Nate Caston. The designated hitter for this game, number 12, Brad Corcoran. In center field, number 20, Diego Cifuentes. In right field, number 34, Eli Beck. The catcher for Milwaukee for this game, number 1, Solo Acosta. In left field, number 5, Rex Giedrich. And the starting pitcher, number 25, Jake Recklitz. Also, please welcome head coach Joel Recklitz, his assistant coach Rich Coles, and the team statistician Scott Schimmel. This is the Milwaukee team. And now for Middleton. First of all, the non-starters, number 6, Bennett O'Connor. Number 9, Aton Donafrino. My apologies. Number 18, Will Gilliland. Number 22, August Fassler. Number 27, Tristano Feiner. Number 45, Noah Lucchese. Number 47, Blake Flynn. And also, welcome head coach Chris Baston and his assistant coach Jamie Guerrero. And here's the starting lineup for Middleton. Leading off, the catcher, number 11, Copeland Look. Shortstop, number 16, Jackson Guerrero. Center fielder, number 5, Charlie Tompak. In right field, number 2, Easton Harris. At second base, number 12, Chase Rogers. First base, number 1, Ray Feinberg. Designated hitter, number 10, Brad Keller. At third base, number 15, Joey Pasaglia. In left field, number 44, Derek Studi. And the starting pitcher for Middleton, number 4, Tommy Winsek. Umpires for this game, John Bulow, Kevin Johnson, Alex Bartman, Trent Hardiman. And now to honor America, would you please rise for our national anthem?
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Now for the American Legion Code of Sportsmanship. Please repeat after me. And this is not just a hollow walkthrough of words, this is what we stand for. Please repeat after me. I will keep the rules. I will keep faith with my teammates. I will keep my temper. I will keep myself fit. I will keep a stout heart in defeat. I will keep my pride under in victory. I will keep a sound soul, a clean mind, and a healthy body. Have a great game and a great weekend.
Fist bumps all around between both teams, our umpiring crew, as we get set for the first pitch this afternoon. Game number 2 of up to 15 this week here from Wisconsin Rapids, the AAA American Legion State Tournament. Again, this one featuring, as you see on your screen, in the maroon and white, it is Middleton, coming with a record of 17-15-1, and right-hander Tommy Winsek getting the start. His 8th start, his 10th appearance. Leads the team in innings and strikeouts, 36 in the third innings, 35 strikeouts. Also leads in hit batters with 7. A 1.73 earned run average. He will face Milwaukee, post 426, the Pipemen, and coach Joel Recklitz. His counterpart will be Jake Recklitz getting the start for Milwaukee. The defense for Middleton's going to look as follows. Your outfield from left across to right. It'll be Derek Studi in left, Charlie Tompak over in center, Easton Harris over in right field. On your infield from third base across, Joey Pasalia will be manning the hot corner at third base. Up the middle, it'll be Jackson Guerrero at short, Chase Rogers at second. Over at first, Ray Feinberg, and Copeland Look doing the catching for Middleton. They'll face the top of the order, Luke Mattis, Braden Schimmel, Cameron Bueno. For Milwaukee in their navy jerseys, the red pinstripes. It was on a warm, humid day. We get set for baseball. Johnny Belo again calling the balls and strikes. Kevin Johnson over at first base, Alex Bartman at second. Trent Hardiman over at third base. As Luke Mattis will lead things off, coming in hitting .423. Leads the team in hits, RBIs, runs scored. Right-handed hitter playing shortstop. First one to him is fouled straight back. First pitch, 107. Straight on stance. Bat waggling just over that right shoulder. Winsek working out of the windup. That one fouled away, first base side off the netting, and down the line it goes. Be chased down there by Blake Flynn. Quickly, 0-2. Again, Winsek, 35 strikeouts. Average just under 1 an inning. That one is low, 1-2. Hey, glad to be with you guys here on Zaleski Sports. We'll hear every pitch of every game from here until Saturday evening. The 1-2 swung on and missed. High inside fastball, and Mattis is out on strikes out number 1 here in the inning. First strikeout of the day for Winsek to bring up Braden Schimmel, the second baseman. Left-handed hitter. Schimmel comes in hitting .311. He's driven in 9. And compared to all the other teams in this tournament, Milwaukee has played by far the fewest games, 18. They're 13-4-1. So you don't have the exact sample size of their statistics and everything as far as maybe some trends go, or what to really keep an eye on going forward is an open stance for Schimmel. He seems to have played 25, 30, 35 games. The 1-0 is down and in. Good backhand pick by Look behind the plate. 2-0 on Schimmel. Winsek works, he starts in the stretch, but then goes into a windup. And that one is in there for a called strike. 2-1. Glad to have you all with us, and shout out to Jordan watching, thanking us for the stream. We're glad to do it. I'm glad to be here every single game. And another one fouled back. So from 2-0 to 2-2 on Schimmel. The 2-2. Fouled off away, third base side. Winsek stretches, delivers. Another one fouled away. Good battle, good at bat between these two. Winsek and Schimmel about to see the 7th pitch of the at bat. The 2-2. Another one fouled away. It's going to come all the way back. Battle of wills now. Who wants it? 2-2. 3 straight. Schimmel's fouled away. And strike 3 called. Cutter came back on the outside corner. And Winsek starts his day with back-to-back strikeouts. That'll bring up the third baseman, number 22, Cameron Bueno. Bueno hasn't seen a ton of time. He's just he's just had 7 at-bats come into the tournament. He's 5 for 7.
Number 22, Cameron Bueno.
So in 10 plate appearances, a 7.14 average, 3 RBIs. He has scored 6 runs. As he takes a called strike with a fastball on the outside corner. Third baseman playing on the line, Pasalia. That's strike 2, and it's quickly 0-2 on Cameron Bueno. That's a high pop-up into shallow center. Who wants the call? The catch is made by Tom Pack, and the inning is over. Winsek goes 1-2-3 here in the first. And we go to the bottom half. First chance for Middleton at the plate when we return on Zaleski Sports. It's the AAA American Legion State Tournament.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Never too early to get here for a baseball game. You take a look in the crowd. Some of the Eau Claire fans and coaches, they play at the 4 o'clock game. They will take on Marshfield in that matchup. And plenty of fans to watch around taking photos, just having a good time. In game 2 of this up to 15 game tournament. 2 teams be going on to national regionals in a week's time. As getting loose is left-hander number 25, Jake Recklitz, making his 7th start. He's 5-0, a 1.66 earned run average in 33 2/3 innings, 10 clear to anyone else on the team, 31 strikeouts. That is 3rd on the team. Giving up just 8 earned runs during that time. He'll face the top of the order. And Copeland will look to lead things off. The defense behind him is going to be as follows. Your outfield will be Rex Gigerick in left, Diego Cifuentes in center, Eli Beck over in right. Cameron Bueno mans the hot corner, third base up the middle. Luke Mattis, Braden Schimmel Nate Caston over at first base. And Solo Acosta
The catcher, number 11.
doing the catching for Jake Recklitz. The left-hander out of the windup. First pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed. 0-1 on Copeland. Look comes in at 253. He's driven in 9. That fastball down and away. Evens up 1-1. Third base playing in as that spins down and away as well. 2-1 now. Ground ball to second. Schimmel is there, swallows it up, throws across, 1 down. 1 up, 1 down now for Recklitz here in the bottom half of the first.
Shortstop, number 16, Jackson.
So here comes Jackson Guerrero, hitting 233. Second on the team, he scored 19 runs, finds a way on base. There's a drive into right center. That's going to be in the gap. And just out of the reach of the right fielder, Guerrero on his way to second. The throw will be late. It's a 1-out double. First hit of the day belongs to Jackson Guerrero, or at least in this game. His first double of the summer. That just out of the reach of Beck coming in on the backhand. Up as well again. The winner of this game is going to be taking on the winner of the Oshkosh Wisconsin Rapids game at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. The loser will play in an elimination game against the loser of that game at 1 o'clock tomorrow. So Charlie Tompak hitting 382. 17 RBIs. There's a line drive. That's going to be a base hit into left. They're going to send the runner around third. Here comes Guerrero. Double clutch. There will be no play as the throw is cut off going to second. And just like that, Middleton strikes first on RBI number 18 from center fielder Charlie Tompak. Double and a single to bring up Easton Harris. Harris, the right fielder, hitting 348.
Number 2, Easton Harris.
That one fouled off the shin guards of Acosta. And that's strike 1. Shot as well, Matt Peck watching. Has some old friends playing in this game today. There's strike 2 called. Matt, of course, one of our broadcasters down in the Milwaukee area. Runner on first and Tompak, just 1 out. Tompak 13 of 17 stolen base. He holds that one, missing down and away. Went with a change up there, and it's 1-2. Throw back and in with a head first dive is Tompak. That one just a touch up, 2-2. So Harris works it back, even 2 balls and 2 strikes. There's a line drive, 1 hop to short, 6, 4, got him. Schimmel is able to get the bag just in time to get the out. And a fielder's choice allows Harris to reach. So 2 down, runner still on first for the second baseman, Chase Rogers. Rogers comes in at 294. He's driven in 12. Team high 20 runs scored.
Second baseman, number 12, Chase Rogers.
There's a little flare down the right field line. That's down a base hit. They're going to go first to third. Rogers on his way to second. The throw is going to be late. It's thrown away, and that's going to allow the run to score. Rogers takes third with nobody covering. It'll be a double and an E9 that allows the run to score. Harris all the way around from first. So it's going to go down as an unearned run. That'll bring up Feinberg.
Batter is the first baseman.
Ball one. Ray
Feinberg.
Feinberg hitting .340 this summer. 13 batted in, and that's going to draw a quick meeting on the mound for the Pipemen. 2 runs in on 3 hits with a single error. Here in the bottom half of the first, already 13 pitches through these 2 outs. Middleton swinging early, swinging often. It never goes well. This is, again, game 2. We got 2 more yet today, 4 o'clock. It'll be Marshfield and Eau Claire. And then the host team, Wisconsin Rapids, will close off the night. We'll have all of the pomp and circumstance or pregame ceremonies before the 7:30 first pitch as the Rangers take on Oshkosh. And we get into all the rest of the brackets going in tomorrow, depending on how today goes. We already have a couple of them already in their spots as it's 1-1 on Feinberg. The 10 o'clock game tomorrow, Manitowoc will be playing an elimination game at 4 o'clock. De Pere will be playing in the winner's bracket as that one fouled away first base side. 1-2 on Feinberg. And swung on and missed, changeup. Hung on to by Acosta, and the inning is over. However, Middleton strikes 2 runs on 3 hits and an error. They left 1. We have played 1 complete. It is now 2-0 Middleton in the AAA American Legion State Tournament on Zaleski Sports.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
The sign says it all. It's the Wisconsin American Legion Baseball State Tournament, the AAA division here on Zaleski Sports this week, today through Saturday. 4 games today, 4 games tomorrow, 3 on Thursday, 2 on Friday, and a minimum 1 on Saturday. A good chance of there being 2. That one as well. So leading things off here in the top half of inning number 2, Nate Kasten will be facing Winsek here for Middleton now with a 2-0 advantage. There's a swing and a miss, 0-1. Kasten hitting .286. Again, doesn't have a ton of at-bats as time called. Saying there was no eye contact being made, making sure that Kasten is ready. So it doesn't mirror Major League type rule. The 0-1 outside with a heater, and it's 1-1. Hello as well to Jim Stegall from Denver, North Carolina. The 1-1 is fouled into the mitts, hung on to by Copeland Look. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. There's a drive into left. Still going back with the play, shy of the track, and it's dropped out in left field. Kasten's going to hold at second. That's going to be an E7. Ball dropped by Studi. So now runner on second, nobody out for Brad Corcoran.
Designated hitter.
Corcoran hitting .311.
Corcoran.
Team high 7 doubles. Also, he's the other top pitcher on this team. Likely see him tomorrow get the start. As the first one will miss down low for ball one. Throw back to second, and they picked him off. 1-6 on the pickoff, and Caston is erased. Well-timed wheel and throw by Winsack, and Guerrero right in the right spot at the perfect moment, and they pick off Nate Caston at second base. The 1-0 is outside for ball two. Third baseman Saglia playing even with the bag over at third. Now the 2-0. That one just missing, and it's now 3-0. Three and nothing. Look sets up on the outer half. That's in there. That's a called strike. 3-1. The 3-1. Popped him up on the infield. Guerrero's calls everyone off, makes the call, makes the catch for out number 2. 2 outs now for Diego Cifuentes. The center fielder hitting .375.
Center fielder, number 20.
Right-handed hitter, open stance as time called. Now we're set to go. The first one is popped back and out of play. No balls and a strike. Chopper to third. Nice play out there in the third base coaching box. Playing that one on a couple of hops, but it's quickly 0-2. And Cifuentes with Eli Beck standing on deck.
There you go.
That one inside. Tried to lock him up with a fastball. It's 1-2. Down and away, 2-2. Chopper to third. It's a fair ball. Saglia, throw low hop, picked at first base by Feinberg. Beautiful play on both ends. And it ends up being a 1-2-3 inning. There was an error and nobody left. We have played an inning and a half. Middleton leads it 2-0 as you're watching the AAA American Legion State Tournament on Zaleski Sports.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. from Stevens Point Brewery.
Bottom half of inning number 2, plenty of fans getting some shade where they can here in Wisconsin Rapids. So we get set for the bottom half of inning number 2. Recklett's back out there for another inning. He'll face the bottom of the order for Middleton. Keller, Pasaglia, and Studi. As Acosta will make his final throw down to second. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for Middleton. No runs, no hits, 1 error for the Milwaukee Post 426 Pipeman.
Leading off the Middleton second inning, designated.
Here's Brad Keller.
Brad Keller.
The DH comes in hitting .231, 8 RBIs. He'll swing away and hit a chopper right of the mound. Recklett steps, throws in time. 1 pitch and 1 out. That'll bring up now the third baseman, Joey Pasaglia. Pasaglia comes in hitting at an even 100. He's scored 5 runs. Driven in 1. He had a very good defensive play at the end of the top half of this inning. That one is up and above the letters, ball 1.
There you go.
2-0. Crossing the bottom of this 1 o'clock hour. Day 1 of the AAA American Legion Wisconsin State Tournament. As Pasaglia takes a cutter, the outside corner for a strike. The 2-1. Ground ball up the middle. Played on the backhand by Schimmel. Sidearm flip high throw. Tag applied. Out number 2. You see Schimmel out there. He's made a couple of plays over at second base in this game. Now here comes Derek Studi. Left fielder hitting .296, 6 RBIs.
Left fielder, number 44, Derek Studi.
That one is up for ball 1. That's a beautiful breaking ball. That slider hits that outside corner on the back door. 1-1. Two and 1. Swung on and missed. 2-2.
Come on, buddy. Put it in play. There you go.
That one outside. Full count now. 3-2.
That's what it'll bring. There you go.
That one just missing outside, ball 4. Everyone was walking off the field. Studi was walking to first base. So runner on first, 2 outs. We go back to the top of the order, and Copeland look.
Catcher, Copeland look.
Look rounded out to second base as first him up. He's 0 for 1 on the day.
Go, Copeland. There you go.
That one down, ball 1. And Benjamin and Rick asking the chat when Milwaukee last made the state tournament, a team from the area. If you remember correctly, it was 1999. There's one popped up on the infield. Easy play for Luke Mattis, and the inning is over. A 2-out walk gets stranded, and we have played 2 completes. It's 2-0 Middleton, the AAA American Legion State Tournament, Day 1 on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Top half of inning number 3. Tommy Winsek back out there for another inning of work. He'll face 7, 8, and 9 for Milwaukee. It'll be Eli Beck, Solo Acosta, and Rex Gigerich. So we'll get a couple of warm-up tosses left. Luke makes his final throw down, and here comes Eli Beck. Beck hitting .405 on the summer. Tied for the team lead with 13 driven in. On base at a .471 clip. He takes one right down the middle for strike one. There's one fouled back off the netting. Quickly 0-2. Win 6. And had the air, but he's retired 6 straight. Got a couple of strikeouts. It's now the 0-2. That's a swing and a miss. Goes all the way back. Luke's got to make the throw, and he can't do it. Feinberg tried to make the stretch. Be a strikeout. And a wild pitch. Or strikeout on a pass ball. And another leadoff base runner. That'll bring up Solo Acosta. Acosta at 371, 5 RBIs. He does have one of the team's 4 triples. As there's a strike. That was the 3rd strikeout for Winsek. The 0-1, he squares the bunt and drops down a good one. Down the line. Winsek's got a hustle, and they just got him by about a quarter step. Sacrifice successful. Here's a runner in scoring position. One out now for Rex Gigerich. The left fielder hitting .364. The team Milwaukee hitting .309. Their 18 games. First state appearance from their first year at this level for the Pipemen. 4th appearance for Middleton. Both teams still looking for their first title. 1-0. That one's going to be a pass ball right through the glove. A look. And on his way to 3rd is Beck. So a chance to cut the lead in half. With the ball in play, corners will play in. Middle infield about halfway for Middleton. Now squaring to bunt. And taking a strike. 2-1 on Gigerich. Madison, the top of the order, due up next. Again, still games today at 4 and 7:30. Including all of your opening ceremonies here from Wisconsin Rapids, as there's a called strike by John Belo, 2-2. Top half of inning number 3. Popped him up into center. The call to catch. Runner's going to tag. Throw is going to be all the way through, not in time as it's slowed down on the turf. A sacrifice fly and an RBI for Rex Gigerich as Beck is in to score. So the strikeout and pass ball comes back to cost Middleton. As here comes Luke Mattis. Mattis 0 for 1 with a strikeout.
Milwaukee shortstop Luke Mattis.
So Winsek misses up and out of the zone with a fastball. So 1-0. Popped him up, jammed him. Feinberg makes the call, he makes the catch, and the inning is over. A strikeout, a pass ball, and a couple of sacrifices lead to a run. No hits, nobody left. 2.5 in the books with a 2-1 lead for Middleton on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
We move to the bottom half of inning number 3. The lead now 2-1 for Middleton. They'll get their chance at bat with 2, 3, and 4 coming in. Be Guerrero, Tompak, and Harris against the left-hander Recklitz, getting his 3rd inning. Giving up 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 earned. He does have a strikeout and a walk. As Jackson Guerrero will step in to lead things off. Guerrero doubled and scored back in the bottom half of inning number 1. On the RBI from Charlie Tompak.
Leading off for Middleton, shortstop Jackson Guerrero.
And during the break, Landon asked the chat if these are pool plays. This is a double elimination tournament. The first one's in there for a called strike. So it's not pool play, but just double elimination. So you got to lose twice to be eliminated. There's a foul ball to first, and it's quickly 0-2. So we are going to have 2 elimination games tomorrow at 10 and 1. We'll drop our numbers down to 6 before we get to Thursday. There's one fouled off again, first base side. You know, one of those teams in that first game tomorrow will be Manitowoc. Had a tough draw, had to get through De Pere. De Pere able to get the convincing 8-1 win. Took advantage of some defensive miscues. Had a big home run as well. Ball and 2 strikes on Guerrero. Ground ball up the middle. Played on the backhand. Schimmel sets himself and throws him out. So here comes Charlie Tompak. He sent home a run with a single back in the first inning. His 2nd on the team, 18th RBI. going game by game to make the stats than I did for some of these teams. There's a ground ball to short. Mattis, sidearm toss in time. Out number 2, and you really got to see going through every game's box scores the impact that Tom Pack has in this lineup. As same with Easton Harris, who will step in now. He reached on a fielder's choice, came around to score on the throwing error out in right field.
Right fielder Easton Harris
Closes up his stance and takes one up for ball 1. Ground ball to third. Nice big hop. High throw in time by plenty, and 3 groundouts to 3 different players in a 1-2-3 third for Recklets. We have played 3 complete. Your score, Middleton 2 and Milwaukee 1. You're watching the AAA American Legion State Tournament from Wisconsin Rapids live on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
It may be early in the week, but it's never a bad time to get to the ballpark, watch some baseball. And a beautiful day, a bit humid, but still, we've been blessed with some pretty good weather the past couple of weeks, covering regionals and now the state tournament. Winsek back out to work for the 4th inning. He'll face Schimmel, Bueno, and Kasten. He's given up a run, but has not allowed a hit so far through 3.
leading off the Milwaukee 4th inning. Second baseman Braden Schimmel.
Schimmel was called out on strikes back in the first. He'll chop one foul toward his own toward the first base dugout. That's strike 1. So no balls and a strike on Braden Schimmel. Popped up third base side now to play. Nothing in 2 on the left-handed hitting second baseman. A .311 hitter leading into the tournament. And as a team, less than half the at-bats of Middleton, again, smaller sample size. But you can see the confidence they swing with and just good mechanics from both these teams as it's 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. And time called as Schimmel will step out. The 2-2 reaches out, fouls it off. It was a great battle as well back in the first inning. It was an 8 or 9 pitch at bat. Ended up with a called third strike, a backdoor cutter. So Tommy Winsek. Half swing, did he go? The appeal, yes, he did. Call made by Trent Hardiman. Strikeout number 4 on the day for Winsek, and 1 out now for Cameron Bueno. He flew out to center field his first time up, 0 for 1 on the day.
Third baseman, Cameron Bueno.
And the third baseman. Fastball out. That's ball 1. That one's fouled away toward the batting cages. Look out. Right over the Eau Claire coaches who he was getting his shoe on and it almost got him. Look over, he was getting his tennis shoes on. He sees the ball, he just pushed the shoe up like it was going to protect his head. And it looked like it deflected off the toe. Ground ball to third. Big hop there for Pasaglia. Got him. Out number 2. You see him right there getting loose. It was the coach on the right who had to use his shoe to deflect a baseball.
First baseman.
And Eau Claire playing in the next game. They'll play the 4 o'clock matchup against the Marshfield Blue Devils. So here is Caston. He reached on an error back in the second. He takes the ball down low. Just 2 base runners in the game for Milwaukee. An error back in the second, who was then picked off, and the strikeout passed ball back in the third. He came around to score.
There you go.
That hits the inside half, and it's 1-1. In game 2 of a minimum 14, a maximum 15. Chopper foul toward the dugout, right past Olivia down on the camera. We're a little more in play compared to last week when we were in Weston. We had a couple close calls, but a little bit more of a chance maybe if someone's extremely late on a ball today. The 1-2, high and away, 2-2. Winsek over 50 pitches now. So we're approaching the halfway mark of this game. The 2-2. Ground ball to third, foul. Dimensions here, Wisconsin Rapids well, 325 down the lines, 385 to the power alley, and right, 365 left center, 380 dead center. And of course, got the high school behind the left field fence. Here at the Quadplex. Now 2-2 still. There's a line drive down the line. Foul. Just in front of it. Count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Caston looking for the first hit of the game for Milwaukee. And one to touch low. So count's now going to run full, 3-2. Corcoran standing on deck. High, chopper to short. Guerrero steps one motion, fires it across in time, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 inning with a strikeout for Tommy Winsek, and we're halfway through. We have played 3.5, a 2-1 lead for Middleton. Game 2 of the AAA American Legion State Tournament is live on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Take a look at the ball cap for Middleton down by their dugout, and without a doubt, when you learn about it, the coolest cap we're going to have here all week. You see the ribbon there? They're going to strike out cancer. Always a great cause, always a great to see the support to help try and find any way we can slow down or hopefully eradicate.
Come up to the booth. You don't have you wait till the end of the game or whatever.
Everything as we get set for the bottom half of inning number 4.
I don't think we'll ever see it again.
2-1 Middleton, as Chase Rogers will step in to lead things off against Jake Recklitz. Rogers doubled as he squares to bunt and takes a strike on the inside corner. Hit a little bloop double to right, took third on a throwing error that allowed a run to score. Now it's back in the first. It's the last hit by Middleton. It's 0-2 now. The Middleton second baseman. Ground ball to second. Schimmel has been busy. Picks it on another backhand, throws him out. Just in time. Rogers hustling all the way. That's out number 1. And you gotta be ready on the turf here in Wisconsin Rapids. The ball moves quick, but so do the players. One down now for Ray Feinberg. He struck out. The only strikeout of the day for Recklitz. And it's a called strike on the outside corner. That one gets through everybody. It's 1-1. 1-1 on Feinberg. High and away, 2 balls and a strike. Lead 2-1 is up at the letters, 3-1. And 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, 1 walk, 1 strikeout for Recklitz here. Ground ball pulled foul. Just out of the reach of Coach Chris Baston. Sorry. Yeah, Chris Baston. Full count now on Ray Feinberg. 1 hopper to short. Nice play there. Mattis plays it back and throws him out. So 2 up, 2 down to bring up the designated hitter, Brad Keller. 0 for 1. He hit into a comebacker.
Designated hitter, Brad Keller.
Foul tip into the net, and there's strike 1. Recklitz has set down 6 straight, 5 of them on the ground. There's a fly ball into shallow right, long run in, and making the catch out there is Eli Beck. It's a 1-2-3 4th inning for Recklitz, and we go to the 5th. Your score after 4, Middleton 2, the Milwaukee Post 426 Pipemen 1. You're watching Game 2, Day 1, the AAA American Legion State Tournament on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Okay, take a look in the batting cages. You see Eau Claire starting to get loose. And still 2 more games yet to be played today. 4 o'clock, 7:30 are scheduled start times. The 4 o'clock game again, Eau Claire and Marshfield. Then at 7 o'clock, it'll be the host team, Wisconsin Rapids and Oshkosh. We'll have all of the pregame festivities here for you on Zaleski Sports. Tommy Winsek back out there. He will face Brad Corcoran to lead things off. Then Diego Cifuentes and Eli Beck.
Leading off the Milwaukee 5th inning, designated hitter Brad Corcoran.
Corcoran 0 for 1. He popped up to short back in the 2nd inning. So Winsek working out of the windup. Swung on and missed. 2 runs in the first for Middleton on 3 hits. 1 run in the 3rd for Milwaukee. They're still looking for their first base knock of this tournament. That one missing in, might have been a touchdown as well, and it's 1-1. Ball and a strike. Outside, and 2-1. We cross the 2 o'clock hour. Again, remember, 4 o'clock will be our next game. 4 today, 4 tomorrow. 3 on Thursday, and then 2 each Friday, Saturday. Maybe just 1 on Saturday, depending on how things go. Popped up, shallow left. Ranging out there, Guerrero. That's out number 1. So here comes Diego Cifuentes. He grounded out to 3rd on a sparkling play on both ends by Pasaglia, and then Feinberg over at 1st.
Center fielder Diego Cifuentes.
And Cifuentes takes a big cut, comes up empty. Yo 1. Another swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Winsek with 4 strikeouts on the day. If you take a look, currently 84 degrees, but that heat index makes it feel like 95. Late July weather. And that hits him right in the hip. Front door breaking ball. Didn't break enough. Cifuentes just stays in there and takes it off that front hip. So he's aboard. Now here's Eli Beck. Beck struck out and reached back in the 3rd. As they're going to go grab the ball to hit by a pitch. Again, Beck struck out and reached out a pass ball, came around to score on the Gigerich sack fly. Throw over, in with a dive. Winsek has picked off runners today, but that was at 2nd base. .65 pitches through 4 1/3 for Winsek. There's a fly ball into center. Ranging back, still going back, and it's over the head. That's going to be down. There's the first base hit of the day for Milwaukee. Beck with a double throw to third will be late, and second and third. For Milwaukee, the tying run now just 90 feet away. Got over the head of Tom Peck. You thought for a second was going to have a play.
The Milwaukee catcher, Solo Acosta.
So here's Solo Acosta. He dropped down a sacrifice. And he takes a big cut, comes up empty. Huge at bat here in the fifth, second and third. And corners will play even with the bag. Second base run. Outside, 2-1. A 2-1. 3-1. Big moment here. Middleton trying to hang on to this lead. Winsick would love to get a strikeout or a pop-up. And that's in there, and the count's going to run full. He's got a full count on Acosta, the number 8 hitter, the catcher. Now the 3-2. Chopper, contact play is on, play to the plate. The throw is in time, and they're going to get the out. The tag made on the hip of Cifuentes. And a great play there by Winsick. Gets the out on the fielder's choice. Coach Recklett's going to try and plead his case. John Bilo very demonstrative, saying that he got him on the left hip as he tried to score. Either that or he's maybe trying to say was fouled off of Acosta. I think the argument's going to go nowhere. And the out's going to stand. Now I'll draw a meeting on the mound as well with the Middleton staff. Talking with his infield and Tommy Winsick. Got a really nice play down the first base line. And with the contact play on, he squared and made a good throw out by. The throw beat him by plenty. So now first and third, 2 down for Giegerick. Drove in a run with a sac fly. Back in the third.
Left fielder.
So second and third, 1 out. Middleton now has a path out of this inning. And it's not going to be this at-bat. Diving play by Guerrero knocks it down, but it's not going to be enough. An RBI single, and we are tied. I mean, Guerrero sold out everything he could. Even if he makes that play, there's not going to be a throw to be made anywhere. So now a tie game, 2-2 on the RBI. 2 RBIs now, and that gives Giegerick number 10 on the summer. Here comes Mattis. Luke Mattis 0 for 2, a pop-up and a strikeout. And he's going to line one just past Feinberg in right field. They're going to send the runner around third. There will be a play at the plate. Diving in there safely is Solo Acosta. And Milwaukee's on top. Giegerick goes to third on the play. And Luke Mattis strikes with an RBI single. And for the first time in team history, the Milwaukee FD Legion Post 426 Pipemen have a lead at a state tournament game.
Second baseman, Braden Schimmel.
So here's Braden Schimmel. He's 0 for 2. He struck out a pair of times. And he'll take a big swing and come up empty. 2 runs in on 2 hits. Or 3 hits, I should say. Down in the dirt, blocked by Copeland. Look. 1-1. Long look in, runner goes. Throw down to second, cut off, and a stolen base for Luke Mattis. 2-1 the counts on Schimmel. 2 runs now in scoring position. Chance to open this thing up a bit. Mattis with his 4th stolen base on the summer. Fly ball into right center. Tom Peck is there. He'll make the call and catch, and the inning is over. But Milwaukee takes the lead. 2 runs in on 3 hits. 2 runners left. And we have played 4.5. Milwaukee now leads it 3-2 on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Again, taking a look, a little bit of a teaser for our next game. Again, 4 o'clock first pitch. Eau Claire and Marshfield. Also, Kevin Johnson get himself some more camera time, our first base umpire. Earlier in the inning, I was told that Middleton did have Will Gilliland getting loose. Gilliland, their primary bullpen arm. As Jake Recklitz will now pitch with a lead in the bottom of the 5th. He'll face 8, 9, and 1, and Joey Pasaglia will lead things off. He grounded out to second his first time up. He is 0 for 1.
Leading off the Middleton 5th inning.
3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error through 5 innings for Milwaukee. 2 runs, 3 hits, and error through 4 for Middleton. First one for Pasaglia's inside for ball 1. Studi to follow, and then back to the top of the order, and Copeland look. It's 1-1. So you have the plane flying through. Ground ball up the middle. Couple of hops for Mattis. Throws it off balance. That's a little sidearm flip, and that's out number 1. That's 8 consecutive and 10 of 11. Set down since the first inning by Recklitz. As we're going to see a pinch hitter. It's going to be number 45, Noah Lucchesi. As Noah Lucchesi will hit for Derek Studi. Lucchesi hitting 200 on the year. He's driven in 5 runs.
Number 45 is the batter, Noah Lucchesi.
Breaking ball down in the dirt for ball 1. I should say in the turf. There's a strike. Swung on and missed. Swung on and missed. So the pinch hitter erased on the strikeout. second for Recklets. So 2 down, back to the top of the order we go with Copeland look. 0 for 2, a ground down to pop up.
The order catcher, Copeland, look.
Ground ball right back at Recklets, steps in, throws, and it's another 1-2-3 inning. And that is 13 of 14 set down for the Milwaukee left-hander. We have played 5. The Milwaukee Pikemen lead it 3-2 on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Take a look at some of the great people here in Wisconsin Rapids getting ready for their game. 7:30 first pitch. All of our pregame ceremonies. And we'll have that one here as well. Of course, every pitch of the tournament. We do have an outfield change. I'm trying to get a look. That might be Bennett O'Connor or Aiton D'Onofrio. Out in left field.
Leading off the Milwaukee 6th inning.
So here is Cameron Bueno in to lead things off. And the ball down and away. 1-0 on Bueno. He's 0 for 2, a fly out and a ground out. I want to say that's Aiton D'Onofrio out in left field. Ground ball to third. Couple of hops for Pasaglia. Throws him out. And we've seen some great infield defense today, especially in this game. The 2 errors are both in the outfield. So 1 down now for Nate Caston. Caston 0 for 2. Reached on an error back in the second, grounded out back in the fourth. Here in the top of the 6th, he squares and he bunts it foul down the first base line. Not very common you see the cleanup man trying to bunt for a hit. As Casson gets his New Balances back in the box. The 0-1, drive in the left. Going back, and that's going to be over. And over the fence, it'll be a ground rule double for Caston. 1 hops out of here, gets it over D'Onofrio. Now here comes Brad Corcoran. Corcoran's popped it up to shortstop twice. Big insurance run now over at second base with a 1 out for Milwaukee post 426. That is low, ball 1. The 1-0. Popped up third base side, fouling out of play. And looking at some of, when we were covering the regionals last week, one of the teams here in Marshfield encompasses 6 different schools. Going through as much as I could of the Roger Milwaukee, I know at least 3. I saw Greendale, Whitnall, Wisconsin Lutheran. That one outside, it's 2-1. Winsick trying to get out of this now. Milwaukee now out hitting Middleton. Middleton has not had a hit since the first inning. And it's now 3-1. Game's still moving quick. Only an hour 14 gone by. We're in the 6th inning. Lob back to second, and no problem for Caston to get back in. He was picked off back in the second. Winsack. It's a foul ball back near the screen, and it's full now, 3-2 on Brad Corcoran. Corcoran, 311 coming in, team high, 7 doubles. There's a drive into center field. Tompak going back, leaping up, makes the catch shy of the track. Caston has to go back. And that's out number 2. Nice play there by Charlie Tompak. And 2 down now for Diego Cifuentes. Cifuentes was hit by a pitch back in the 5th. He's 0 for 1 overall.
Let's go, Tommy.
Center fielder Diego Cifuentes.
And Cifuentes on an 0-2 pitch in the 5th was hit. Later thrown out at the plate on the contact play. Ground ball to short. Guerrero picks it on the short hop, steps, and throws in time to end the inning. Caston hits the double with 1 out. He stays on second base as we go to the bottom half of inning number 6. After 5 1/2 innings, your score is Milwaukee Post 426-3 and Middleton 2. You're watching the AAA American Legion State Tournament Day 1 on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
And always a good day for some baseball, enjoying as much shade as you can find here under the canopies at the Wisconsin Rapids Quadplex. As we go to the bottom half of inning number 6, you take a look at the score. 3-2 in favor of Milwaukee. Milwaukee FD Legion posts 426. The Pipemen and left-hander Jake Recklitz, who after a little bit of a rough first inning has been nothing short of stellar since then. 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned through 5. He's retired his last 10 in a row and 13 of 14 going back to the first. The only base runner since the first was a 2-out walk back in the second. First one misses in on Jackson Guerrero. Guerrero 1 for 2, a double and a run scored back in the first. That one fouled away, first base side toward the batting cages. Looks like Marshfield out there getting some swings in, getting ready for their game.
Amp it up, Jackson.
Left-hander Jake Recklitz. Drive into left center, ranging over and chasing it down in center. Sliding catch by Diego Cifuentes. And that's out number 1. Nice play out there. And that's 11 in a row for Jake Recklitz. 1 down now for Charlie Tompak. He's 1 for 2. He singled home a run back in the first.
Center fielder Charlie Tompak.
Let's go, Charlie.
Fly ball into center. Cifuentes ranging back with the play. And out number 2. Recklitz in a spectacular position pitch count-wise. That was just number 60. And 2 down for Easton Harris. 0 for 2, a couple of ground outs. Did reach on one of them on a fielder's choice. Came around to score back in the first. And that's on the corner. It's that cutter, strike 1. And quickly 0-2. The 0-2 is high and away. Ball and 2 strikes. There's a drive into center field again, and that's not going to be played on a hop. Cifuentes keeps it in play and holds Harris to a long, hard single. First base runner since the second inning. Only the 4th hit of the game. As here's Chase Rogers. Rogers 1 for 2. He doubled back in the first.
Second baseman Chase Rogers.
Rogers takes inside, ball 1. Tying run aboard in the form of Easton Harris, who has 12 stolen bases.
There you go.
As that one's in there for strike 1. Rogers, 12 RBIs. His first extra base hit of the summer back in that first inning.
There you go.
Takes a ball up, and it's 2-1. There's a fly ball into shallow right, but right in there to make a leaping grab is Eli Beck, and the inning is over. The 2-out double gets stranded, and we go to inning number 7. After 6 complete, Milwaukee leads it 3-2 in day 1, game 2 of the AAA American Legion State Tournament on Zaleski Sports.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Will Gilliland is in to pitch for Middleton. In relief for Winsek. Winsek went 6, gave up 4 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned. Struck out 4, walked none. And so it'll be up to Gilliland to try and keep this a 1-run game and give his team a chance, or a little easier of a chance at the bottom of 7. Gilliland making his 15th appearance, his 14th out of the pen. He's 2-0 in 25 and a third innings, 25 strikeouts, a 138 earned run average. He's been the high leverage pitcher all summer long for Middleton. He will face the bottom of the order. Beck, Acosta, and Giegerick. Eli Beck, 1 for 2. He swings and pops it up onto shallow center. Tom Pack there, out number 1. So here now is Solo Acosta. Getting loose. Bradley Corcoran getting himself ready just in case for Recklitz. Recklitz at 68 pitches only going into the 7th. There's a swing and a miss by Acosta. It's 0-1. Acosta 0 for 1, a sacrifice. Back in the 3rd, he reached on a fielder's choice in the 5th, came around to score. And that one down and away, a ball and a strike. So with the way pitch counts are, of how confident Milwaukee is, we'll see if they do go to Corcoran in the 7th, get a save. And that got him right in the back end. Looks like it may have gotten that. They got him in the back elbow. Wow. Not a spot you usually see a guy get hit, his back elbow. And that one stings. As if catchers didn't get beat up enough during games. Solo Acosta just shaking things out and making sure he's all right. So here comes Giegerick. Rex Giegerick is 1 for 1. He's driven in a couple of runs with a single and a sacrifice fly. He's been the offensive star of the game. Right-handed hitting left fielder.
Left fielder, Rex Giegerick.
That one is up and out of the zone, ball 1. Again, Will Gilliland, who just hit his 6th batter of the summer. The 42nd by Middleton pitching this summer. It's a ball and a strike on Giegerick. Quick time called. Johnny Bilo says it's my time, and now back ready to play. 1-1. Squaring to bunt. He drops down a very good one. Only play. Gilliland steps, throws in time. Sacrifice successful. So 2 outs now. Acosta in scoring position. Back to the top of the order we go. And Luke Mattis. Mattis is 1 for 3. He singled home a run back in the 5th.
Top of the order, shortstop, Luke Mattis.
Mattis drove in a team high 13 coming into the day, now at 14. That's a strike on the outside corner. In the bottom half of the 7th for Middleton, it'll be Feinberg, Keller, and Pasaglia. And 1-1. Ground ball to short. Couple of hops for Guerrero. Off balance throw, inning over. He hit batter. stay stranded, and here we go. Bottom half of the 7th is on the way. It is going to be 6, 7, and 8 for Middleton. And it's a 3-2 Milwaukee lead in Game 2, Day 1 of the AAA American Legion State Tournament on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
That's Trent Hardeman getting plenty of water, making sure everyone stays hydrated today. Alex Bartman out there as well. Two of our base umpires here for these first couple of games. Mr. Hardeman had the home plate in game number 1, that De Pere Manitowoc contest, and Recklitz is back out there here for the 7th. And he will face Ray Feinberg, Brad Keller, and Joey Pasaglia. Middleton needs a run. Otherwise, they'll be playing an elimination game tomorrow. And winner of this game, that's 7 o'clock tomorrow. Loser plays at 1. And the first one swung on and missed by Ray Feinberg. He may have gotten a piece. He's 0 for 2 on the day, a strikeout and a ground out. One of just 2 strikeouts for Recklitz. He's had good defense behind him. That one is low. And it's a ball and a strike. Ground ball pulled foul. Right to Olivia down the camera well. She makes the play and gets some cheers for it. Always got to be on your toes. Backdoor cutter hits the corner. Strike 3 called, out number 1. Third strikeout for Recklitz. I was about to say in that last foul ball, there's a reason the signs are all over ballparks saying always be on the alert for baseballs and bats. Maybe a dent in that water bottle now. Here is Keller, who fouls one away. He's 0 for 2, a ground ball and a fly out to right. Of course, stay tuned. We'll have your post-game show, and are they going to pull Recklitz now with the pitch count? No, he's going to talk with his catcher. Make sure everything's all right. Picasso get his equipment situated. Take a look at Eau Claire still getting loose. Marshfield behind them. They're friends now. They won't be in about an hour and a half. The 0-1 fouled away. It's 0-2 on Brad Keller. And the 0-2. High and away. So a ball and 2 strikes. Jake Recklitz nods, shakes one off, gets the sign he wants, and gets the foul ball. On deck is Pasaglia. Anyone reaches, and then Aiton D'Onofrio would get a chance. Swung on and missed, down and away, and that's out number 2. Strikeout number 4 for Recklitz, who had 2 come in, and he's got back-to-back. And the last chance for Middleton is going to be Joey Pasaglia. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of groundouts.
Third baseman, Joey Pasaglia.
First one is in for a called strike. Strike 2. Middleton down to their final strike. Chopper off of Pasaglia in the box. Count remains 0-2. And after 80 pitches, are they going to go and get him? Yeah, he's going to get high fives, as it's going to be Corcoran to try and get 1 strike. We're going to keep things here as we get set for this one. We'll look ahead as what is to come, as Corcoran will get loose to try and get 1 strike. So the left-hander will try and get 1 final strike as his first warm-up spikes. But again, coming up at 4 o'clock, Eau Claire and Marshfield. Here on day 1, 7:30, Oshkosh and Wisconsin Rapids, including all of our pregame festivities. Tomorrow, Manitowoc will take on the loser of that Eau Claire-Marshfield game in an elimination game. The loser of this game, the loser of the Oshkosh Rapids game, will play at 1. De Pere plays the winner of the Marshfield-Eau Claire game at 4. The winner of this game will play the winner of Oshkosh Rapids at 7 o'clock tomorrow.
Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 12, Brad Corcoran.
So Brad Corcoran will make his 8th appearance. He's 3-1, a 1.13 earned run average. Another left-hander for this Milwaukee team. 0-2. Tough spot for Joey Pasaglia to try and keep his game alive for Middleton. They scored 2 in the first, and they've had 1 hit since then. Corcoran gets a popped-up foul and out of play. Again, standing on deck, Ayton D'Onofrio. That one just low. Just low. If Pasaglia is 5'10" and not 6 feet, that's a strike. That one is, though, a swing and a miss on a slider, and the game is over. So 2 pitchers combined to strike out the side, and your final score here in game number 2, it was Milwaukee 3 and Middleton 2. Stay tuned. We got your Nason Vildarian post-game show down on the field next. We're going to get a hold of Coach Joe Recklitz and get his thoughts on the first state win for Milwaukee FD Legion Post 426 in team history. Back after this with Coach Recklitz on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Nathan Valderi postgame show, joined by Coach Recklitz. And Coach, moving up to the AAA division this year, and you guys make a statement getting here, and then comeback fashion, you guys pull us on. I guess what were your thoughts getting here, and then of your team's resolve today?
Oh, I mean, at the end of the day, our team has so much resolve. There's so much pressure, or pressure that's brought in with the team. They've never given up ever. We've been down almost every game that we've played, and all the games that we've played have been very, very close. So it's been an unbelievable ride so far for these boys.
And I guess just talk about those last couple innings. Jake, especially, he dialed in after the first inning. He had, I think, 14 straight he put down at one point.
Yeah.
I guess what does it mean for you to see these kids being able to bounce back and also just keep their composure throughout this game when things were getting tough?
Yep, absolutely. And we kind of talked about that, making some changes to the pitch count and how we attack our hitters, working more in, just to keep him a little bit more off balance, because it sets up his changeup, sets up his slider a little bit better. So that's really what we went with, and those are the changes that we made. And it really, again, our team always battles. So we're very excited to see him play tomorrow and go from there.
So, Coach, I'll let you get back, get in some shade, and enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
That's Coach Recklitz for Milwaukee. As we'll wrap things up here with your post-game coverage. Again, stay tuned. Another game coming up, 4 o'clock. It's Eau Claire and Marshfield going head-to-head, and then the night will end at 7:30 with Oshkosh and Wisconsin Rapids. So for Steve Mays, Livy Zimmerman, Katie Lecton, Jason Zaleski, this is Mike Wetland saying so long. Thanks for joining us. Again, stay tuned. 4 o'clock first pitch for Game 3 here on Zaleski Sports, and we'll talk to you soon.